What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the Monday Night Football, December 11, 2023, Week 14, finishing up in the NFL. It was really crazy because a lot of you guys that had bets going on, or for whatever reason had a parlay, you probably lost a lot of money. I'm going to explain to you guys why. All right, so with the Titans and the Dolphins, obviously, if you guys didn't see the game, I'm going to explain to you guys what happened. Tyreek Hill was injured. He was pretty much not available on a lot of key plays, and you got to see the difference in the team. And I said this early, right? Tyreek Hill he's a different type of specimen on that field because he's super fast, and if you give him any kind of space, he's going for 6, okay? So with him being out, Tua doesn't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, Tua's a guy, like, I don't want to say he doesn't, like, that comes off kind of crazy. You got to give him some credit because he's been able to utilize his tools. But when you have tools like that, it makes it a lot easier. That makes it a little, that's more friendly about what I'm trying to say. They make it a little bit more, him and Waddle, Tyreek Hill and Waddle, they make it a lot easier for Tua to be good. Okay, similar to how some of you guys give excuses for other players that are good. Like if you bring up like Brock Purdy, and then you start bringing up Deebo Samuel and all these other dudes and McCaffrey, Tua has a very good situation there. So one of his main dudes was down, okay? He came back in, Tyreek Hill said that he got a text from his wife, and his wife told him to go back out there. I don't know why she told him to do that, because if he gets injured more, the playoffs are going to be really nasty. But let's not worry about that, right? Let's worry about the fact that they had this ready to go. All right, let's just think about the fact that the Dolphins were able to come back, you know what I'm saying, and be in the lead, and then allow this team to win the game because Will Levis went down there, and it wasn't even a 2-minute drill. They had like a minute and change, and all of a sudden DeAndre Hopkins is wide open on a drag. It might have been like a crosser, but it was like a shallow crosser, bro. He's wide open. Derrick Henry seals the deal, and it's over. But for the most part, coming into this game, nobody gave the Titans a chance. And, realistically speaking, the Dolphins are the better team. If you it's very tough with the NFL because you never know how a ref is going to call something or whatever's going to happen, and it gets really like crazy. But I didn't really see a lot in this game where I can say you can blame the refs for anything. You're going to have 1 or 2 calls that are questionable depending on if you're a fan of a team. But just watching the game, you were able to see the Dolphins, bro. If Tyreek Hill, right, whatever, his ankle, his calf, whatever it is, if he's not ready to go and he's not able to go out there and be that threat that the Dolphins need, the Dolphins are going home immediately in the playoffs. They're going home immediately. This loss is devastating to the Dolphins. And if you looked at their coach's face when, Derrick Henry jumped into the end zone, it was hilarious because he couldn't believe what was happening. But what's weird about it is his defense and everything that was going, they just weren't playing defense. Inside the last minute of the fourth quarter, just look at what was going on. All the clips are all over social media. They were just not playing defense. So everybody knows if you're not playing defense, what's going to happen, bro? And again, did I think that they were going to allow Will Levis to go out there and do that? No. I thought that I thought Ramsey and these boys would be able to handle it. They could not. It was just complete, like, I don't know, dude. Like, they just didn't care. And they were just giving up yards, and it was just really weird, and they ended up losing. Now, realistically speaking, the Titans are out of any playoff contention. At 5-8 and 1-6 away, all they're doing is just playing for their jobs, including the coach. Okay, so it's not something that, we're worried about the Titans, like, oh, here we go. No, that's not going to happen. The Dolphins is who it really hurts the most. At 9-4, they're still the best team. When you look at the Bills, you look at the Jets, you look at the Patriots, and the AFC East. But you gotta win this game, and this is what people are talking about. Mostert had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Like, they did everything right, but I just believe that Tyreek Hill being hurt and not being out there on key plays or on third downs and stuff like that, that really hurt this team. So everybody that's watching this, as far as the NFL team, is gonna know, just like everybody else does. It's a copycat league. If you can take Tyreek Hill out of the game and you have to let Tua beat you, you're probably gonna win that game. And like I said, you could say it's a knock on Tua, you can say whatever you want, but this is the NFL, right? You go to the playoffs, they're gonna take away your main player. You gotta find ways to win. That's why the greats win in the playoffs, because you're not getting all that leeway and all the other crap that's going on. Dudes are gonna be out there taking away your main target. Can Tua win a game with Tyreek Hill being, sidelined or not being as involved. I don't think they can. So that's ultimately what happened with this one. And it was shocking to a lot of people, but it wasn't to me. Once I knew they got the ball back, you know what I'm saying, the Titans, and all they had to do was score. And then it was so easy with that crosser where DeAndre Hopkins got there and then they got right there. It was a penalty where they thought the guy jumped on offsides, and it was actually the defensive penalty that put the ball right there for Derrick Henry to just run it right in. So, it was obvious that they were going to lose the game. Just very, very tough that, injuries is really, really, as you go to the playoffs, it really starts to come down to health, as it always does. And the Dolphins better get healthy fast or they're going to be home quickly. Now, when you take a look at the Packers and the Giants, this is why the NFL really, really grinds my gears, right? The Giants have no business, okay? No business at all to be winning games. And I don't care that they were playing Jordan Love. I don't care, dog. It doesn't really matter. Why did the Giants win this game? How are they all of a sudden doing all these things? Why does Saquon Barkley have 2 touchdowns? Who is this Robinson idiot that had 6 receptions and 79 yards? What is this guy Tommy DeVito doing? Bro, this is starting to get really annoying that these backup quarterbacks from the Bengals, the Giants, all these places, you got now, what's the other dude that's in the Browns that just came back, Flacco? I'm starting to get really aggravated with the fact that these defensive coordinators cannot game plan against dudes that are 95 years old or young dudes that have no idea what they're doing. And it just really, dude, you're not supposed to lose to Tommy DeVito, ever. So I would just fire the defensive coordinator the same night and just keep it moving. You're not supposed to lose these games. All right, Packers? You have to, look, even with Jordan Love being pretty much, new to it, he's had a lot more experience than Tommy DeVito. You got to outplay him. You got to make those plays, bro. You got to be able to close it out so that you don't punt the ball back and give these dudes chances. Isn't it very, very ironic that no matter how bad a team is playing, in the fourth quarter, inside 2 minutes, they become Tom Brady? They become Peyton Manning? Bro, what the hell? Dude, play some damn defense. Everybody is backed off and, oh my God, I can't give up the big play. Hey, idiots. If they get a field goal, they win. So you can't back off. You can't give them soft coverage. I really try to figure out, when I watch these games, if these defensive coordinators have any kind of consciousness of what's going on. You have to play as if you're playing for your game. You can't play, it's not like you're up by 4 and you just, you're just trying to, you don't want to give up the touchdown. Dude, a field goal beats you. Why are you playing like that? And then you're giving up dots to Wandale Robinson, bro. Dude, listen, the Packers, bro, if the Packers win this game, it looks a lot better for them playoff-wise. Looking at all the gurus with the playoff predictions, some are saying that the Packers have a very, very big chance of making the playoffs. I don't want to see them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because I don't think that these teams are going to do anything. All they're going to do is go out there and get beat on, and it's going to be a blowout, and then we're going to be waiting for the next game. That's all that's going to happen in the playoffs. How are you losing to the Giants? The Giants are 5-8, bro. And they're not winning out. All right, so let's just stop all that nonsense. Tommy DeVito is not going to go out there and just do whatever he wants. And if he does, like I said, I would just fire all the defensive coordinators from the other teams. Because it should be easy to game plan for a dude that's waiting for his mom to make his meal and spread his bed, dude. You're out there getting destroyed by a dude that literally said he can't wait to have his mom cook dinner for him. You guys should be embarrassed. The Green Bay Packers, bro, I'm completely done with them for the year. I don't care what they do. They shouldn't have lost this game. Very, very stupid. But either way, it doesn't matter. Both of these teams for the rest of this year, there isn't going to be a magical run. Both of these teams suck. So I'm not concerned about it, but when you feel that one team is better than the other, they should be able to conform and get the damn victory and not end like this. But this is the end of week 14, boys. We're very, very close to the playoffs. I know you guys are excited. I can't wait to share those experiences with you. Make sure you download GmiasWorld Podcast, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or watch it on YouTube on GmiasWorld Sports. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.